Thanks everyone for coming. This is one of our first Innovate You're Cool demonstrations, and I am Cicely Mitchell, and I'm the and I'm the president and co-founder of Art of Cool. We're a jazz presenting nonprofit, and we're on a mission to expand the audience for jazz. We do that through our big major festival that's coming May 6th through the 8th called Art of Cool Festival. And then we also have a summer jazz camp. We're from downtown Durham, but Cam Raleigh is one of our homes away from home. We have a residency all through the year. And so we're really excited to bring Christian Scott here tonight to demo his Stretch Music app. And he'll talk more about the app, but Christian is like an ambassador for Art of Cool. He's a good friend of one of our co-founders, Al Strong. He is doing some interesting things with this music, and I consider him an innovator and leader of the stretch music movement.
Let's say I'm a trumpet player and I want to learn to play like Clifford Brown, but I want to play in his musical environment. That's very difficult to do when Clifford Brown is playing on the record, right? So for me as a kid, I used to run up against this wall all the time, right? I'm practicing, I'm listening to Miles Davis doing all these things, but I'm just wishing that he wasn't actually there so I could play as him. And so this is something that really started as a child, just thinking about like what I could do to sort of change that for other people that were eventually going to come up and develop. We created this app, and you know, the interesting thing about it is the reception has been, I mean, overwhelming really. The app basically is an interactive media player of my record Stretch Music, but like I said, we just started our own record label, and we have about 5 or 6 artists, some of which you actually know that just signed to a deal. Like Corey King just signed, looks like Butcher Brown may be right around the corner to doing something with us, Sarah Charles, etc. And they will all have their own channels in the app. So eventually it'll be to the point where we hope to have hundreds of thousands of records in here that you can actually do this with. So Stretch Music is an interactive media player of the Stretch Music record that allows the listener or the practicer or musician to customize their listening and practicing experience. That happens in a myriad of ways, and I'm going to give you an example. So everything in red is active. Let's say you're a piano player and you want to learn just the piano part. Well, you can solo that instrument, right? So you can solo any instrument. This is applicable to any instrument in the app. So let's say we solo the drums, right? Now you can also mute any instrument. So if you're a drummer and you want to play along with us, but you don't want the drums in the way, we'll bring back the track. Now the drums are gone and you can play along with the record without the drums there, right? Okay, so now other things that it does. You can also pan from left to right depending on which ear you want which instrument in. It also comes with the charts for every instrument on every song. Can you see that? Right, so every instrument, every song has the charts as well. That was the score. You can also create a loop. So as an example, let's say I just want to practice a 4-bar practice. I can start the loop there, wait a bar, and now that's just going to skip back and forth and just loop that ready. Right? So we'll stop the loop. But what's coolest about it and what I like most is the tempo controlling. So I can actually slow this thing down. And it stays in the same key, right? Or I can speed it up as fast as I want to speed it up. And so all of these things are things that as a kid, this is what I wanted to do, right? So you got soloing of any instrument, you can mute any instrument, you can pan from left to right. It comes with the charts of every instrument for every song. Also, you can loop and you can slow down and speed up with tempo controlling. And this is applicable to every song on the record and will be applicable to every record that's in the Stretch Music app. So this is the first of its kind. Cool. All right. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to demo the app and play along with it. Okay?